The stock market's retaliatory sell-off. Is it a lasting trend or temporary correction? Today is April 4th, 2025, and my name is Joe Cantu from Cantu Tactical Wealth Management. Let's talk about these trade tariffs, and I'll give you our opinion. Permanent or temporary is the big question. Let's address this. Number one, why did the retaliatory sell-off occur? Money managers deciding to sell down United States stock positions from their major pension and investment accounts from around the world were a direct response to President Trump's tariffs. Perhaps money managers in their specific country did the selling. Number three, it's interesting that the world's economists and experts have a disdain for President Trump, and has led to many reports of future negative ramifications of these tariffs on global prices and goods. The problem is, all these predictions are useless. What is the reality? The truth is, no one really knows the outcome. Everyone is guessing. Even President Trump himself does not really know the outcome, but has conjectures on the positive direction for the benefits of the United States economy. Uncertainty creates volatility in the stock market. However, certainty provides market stability and will cause the market to move up, in our opinion. Negotiations change everything. Vietnam has expressed a willingness just 2 days ago to move their tariffs to zero, contingent upon reaching a bilateral agreement. Cambodia responded by reducing 19 product categories from 35% to 5% tariffs. What is interesting is by reducing the prices, that reduces inflation for all countries involved. There are many business categories which are exempt from U.S. tariffs. Why is this important? It's because these companies may have the greatest possibility to pop in a rebound amidst this tariffs chaos. So we also have another video that you can see which shows some of the highest growth revenue of companies in the United States. You can see the other video in the attachments below. So let's talk about tariff exemptions, because in the long run, people don't realize how these exemptions will help these stocks. For example, pharmaceuticals and medicines and related products are exempt. Semiconductors are considered critical components in business and not subject to imposed tariffs. Energy products, such as imports of oil and gas and refined products, are exempt from providing relief to the U.S. oil industry, and it ensures that we do not have delivery disruptions. There are certain metals and materials which are excluded from tariffs. Steel, aluminum, automobiles, and auto parts may already be subject to some of these tariffs, but are exempt from the new imposed tariffs that President Trump has started. Number 6, lumber and copper products in construction and manufacturing area have exemptions. And finally, countries with prior trade agreements such as Canada and Mexico have strategic exemptions. My point to all this is that when you think about it, in the long run, these stocks have the highest possibility of recovering because their earnings will not be disrupted. Likewise, they have the ability to rebound the quickest in this global market sell-off. The global stock market. Questions to ask yourself is, how long will the stock market stay down? Fear drives this question. Do you think it will go lower, or do you think the market will rebound? So what companies are the best to own? Again, we have another video with some of the highest growth companies in America. And we believe these companies will rebound the quickest. But there's basically two obvious answers. Invest in companies with products exempt from the tariffs. For example, business sectors like auto parts. A company we like is O'Reilly Auto Parts. And invest in some of the highest growth companies in America. So when should you buy or sell? Well, they say to make money, you need to buy low and sell high. But the problem is, when the market is low, some people think it's going lower and everyone is afraid, like now. As I've said in other videos, uncertainty promotes volatility. And in our stock market, certainty provides stability. Our decision is to remain equity heavy, and we believe the stock market will rebound. Negotiations change everything. I have disclosures. Any representations of stocks are for educational and entertainment purposes only and do not constitute a recommendation. Investing has risk of loss. You may lose money investing in the stock market, and we ask that you consult with your own advisors for any financial decisions. Joe Cantu, Ronald Liston, and Joshua Carvalho are fiduciaries and registered investment advisors in the states of California, Florida, Georgia, and Texas. We provide pure independent advice and money management.